Can potatoes help us understand why minus of minus is plus? Well, to know the answer, let us try out a simple thought experiment. Consider that in this box there is a beaker that contains ice at minus 5 degrees Celsius. The box is in a room which is also at minus 5 degrees Celsius. Alright, imagine that in this second box there is a beaker with water in it at plus 5 degrees Celsius. The box is in a room which is also at plus 5 degrees Celsius. Now, let us place 5 hot potatoes at a temperature of plus 80 degrees Celsius in the first box and insulate it from the surroundings. Therefore, due to the heat from the potatoes, the temperature rises and the ice melts in the beaker. Well, the observation to be noted here is that adding something positive made the system's temperature become more. On the other hand, let us place 5 cold potatoes at a temperature of minus 30 degrees Celsius in the second box and insulate it. The frozen potatoes take away the heat from the water, thereby reducing its temperature and turning it into ice. The observation here is that adding something negative made the system's temperature become less. Well, the common aspect in both the cases is that we added something but the effects were contrasting. Now, what if we add a few more hot potatoes and a few more frozen potatoes? Yes, in the first box, the temperature rises even further, whereas the temperature in the second box sinks further down. Therefore, we can conclude that adding something positive to a system makes it that much more positive, whereas adding something negative to a system makes it that much more negative. Now, let us try to represent this understanding with mathematical symbols. Adding is denoted by a plus symbol. Something positive corresponds to a positive number or a positive entity, which therefore is represented by a plus symbol. And in the same way, more positive is also a plus. Hence, we get plus of plus equals plus. That's great. Now, what about this part? Again, adding is denoted by a plus. Something negative is a negative number or a negative entity, denoted by a minus symbol. And similarly, more negative is also denoted by a minus symbol. Therefore, plus of minus equals minus. Well, that seemed simple, isn't it? But now let us reverse the experiment by opening the boxes and taking out all the potatoes. What follows is that the temperature drops in this box and eventually the water converts back into ice, as the room is at minus 5 degrees Celsius. What we observe here is that taking away something positive from a system makes it that much more negative. On the other hand, the temperature rises in the second box and the ice converts back into water, as the room is at plus 5 degrees Celsius. The observation here is that taking away something negative makes a system that much more positive. Alright then, let us represent these observations also with mathematical symbols. Taking away means subtracting, hence it is denoted by minus. Something positive is indicated with a plus symbol, and more negative is indicated with a minus symbol. Therefore, we have minus of plus equals minus. That's good. Now, let us focus here. Taking away is indicated with a minus. Something negative is also indicated with a minus. But to denote more positive, we need a plus symbol. Therefore, we get minus of minus equals plus. Wow, job done. But can we extend this idea to other real-life systems as well? Well, it is for you all to think. But here we leave you with one more idea. Imagine adding electrons to an object, or imagine removing electrons from an object. And let us know in the comment section below whether we get similar results with respect to the charge of the object. But before you do all that, please add our channel Apple to Mercury to your subscription list. We hope you enjoyed this episode. Until next time, take care.